HarperCollins presents The Cheap Dates Club by Lottie Brook, read by Amélie Roch. 1. Isla perched on a coral velvet bar stool and peeked out from beneath her new heavy fringe. On reflection, she wished she hadn't let the hairdresser persuade her into having it, because she did not look like either Claudia Winkleman or Dorno Porter, and now she had to endure the months and months it would take for it to grow out. Or attempt regular home trims to keep it at peak length, when everybody knows that no good can ever come of wielding nail clippers to one's own hair. "Isla," said a voice from behind her. She excitedly spun around on her chair, ever the optimist, as a betweeded, ruddy-cheeked man lunged at her, planting wet lips on her carefully contoured cheek. She wasn't really a fan of contouring, but the assistant on the counter in Boots had been all over a new product range that would bring out Isla's best features by painting on ones that didn't really exist. She'd been prepared to try anything that might give her some dating luck on account of the fact that this was her 3rd date this week, her 5th this month, and it was only June the 16th. Date number 5 pulled up a stool beside her, his sweaty hand finding its way to suffocate hers as he studied her face.
"Sorry I'm late. Got stuck behind a Toyota Yaris on my way in. Don't want to be sexist, but it was a woman driver, and you know what they say, eh? Wow, though. You're even better in real life."
He studied her from various angles as he sat down.
"I wasn't sure about your photos. The one in the bar looked a bit poncy, if you don't mind me saying. What was it you were drinking?"
Probably just a gin and tonic."
"Oh, la-di-da. Could have been worse. Thought it was one of them cocktails."
He gazed around the bar as if it was the first time he'd ever been in such a place.
"Nice to see someone who actually looks like their photo, mind."
"Right," she said, smiling, wondering just how many years ago his own profile photo had been taken. What she'd thought were boyish good looks on a man kissing his 30s was clearly boyish good looks on a man who likes to lie about his age.
"So bored of turning up to a date to find they've just not made an effort. Or worse, they've sent their mum."
He paused, thought about what he'd said, then laughed so hard that Isla worried he might pull a muscle.
"If you're a woman still dating when you hit 30, there's got to be something up with you, am I right?"
"Well,
"But you.
He licked his lips lasciviously.
"We'd make quite the handsome couple, wouldn't we?"
This wasn't a question. He barely paused for breath. Not that Isla knew what she'd say anyway.
"And you look like you could handle a bit of muck."
"Sorry?" He howled again, grazing her ankle with a not entirely clean boot. It left a streak of mud on the only unladdered pair of tights she had. He narrowed his eyes at her.
"Cow."
"Pardon?"
"You know that thing where you try and match a face to an animal?"
"No?"
"I'm a bear, apparently. No, you're a cow. And that's not a bad thing. Some of our milkers are absolute beauties. It's the eyelashes and the fringe. Look, here."
He whipped his phone out and pulled up a photo of a cow that did have a particularly spectacular fringe. Isla self-consciously touched her own. He'd mentioned on his profile that he worked on a farm at Bloxley Way, North Sheffield. She'd imagined that would mean he'd be hard-working, fit, and connected to nature somehow. She had not imagined being likened to a cow.
"Right, let's get this party started."
He clicked his fingers in the direction of a waitress who death-stared him before painting on a smile and weaving her way through the tables, pad and pen charged to take their order. Date number 5, having shifted his stools so close Isla could smell the faint aroma of manure, scanned the drinks menu. He ran his finger down the whites, reds, and Prosecco, landing on the champagne.
"Ever tried this stuff? I'm more of a pipe memby, sen. John Smith'll do me, generally speaking. Still, you look like a goer, so let's get a bottle."
Isla stared.
"I'm kidding. Or am I?
"I am."
Or am I?"
Date number 5 bellowed a laugh, head back, mouth wide. He had 2 fillings and a bit of spit that connected his upper and lower teeth. His gullet glistened in the brasserie half-light, and Isla wondered if this was going to be a new record for the shortest date she'd ever been on. And the most expensive if they were going Dutch on champagne.
"No, I am kidding. Costs a fortune, tastes rank. What'll you drink?"
"Right. Gin and tonic, please." He raised his eyebrows at her as if he really did think gin and tonic was a cut above.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?